Just about to restart for the third time around. Sort of replay of this league that I've got set up here against probably my tougher competitors for the last playoff spot. This was the second replay, and you just went off. Had a really good go, and then playoffs swept Miwaukee, last year's champ. They weren't really even close games. In this one here, stats wise, it's pretty one-sided. Hit 284 overall, which is crazy. That's not going to happen. Hit 37 home runs. Do I think that's going to happen in 24 games? No, I don't think so. And once again, this is just with the adding of the Tyler Freeman and Keller and Lynch, essentially. And I gave these other guys with high picks, I gave them whatever their give a mock draft, several mock drafts. So I gave them whatever the mock drafts figured they were going to take. So for the first few rounds, anyways. Stats wise, some crazy stats. Langoliers went bananas. He had 8 home runs in 24 games, 24 RBIs. Perdomo had 10 home runs. That's nuts. Same amount of walks as strikeouts. Everybody kicked in. Oh yeah, I added Sam Huff as a third catcher just in case I needed it, but I don't think I'll be taking him just because he has a limited card. If he didn't have a limited card, I would take him in the taxi draft. Let's see here. Scuba had another crazy go. 63 strikeouts in 39 innings. Logan Gilbert struck out 20 in one game for the league leaders. It was pretty much mostly me, which is kind of nuts. McKinstry, Langoliers, Perdomo, Paz, McKinstry, Perdomo, Langoliers, Crawford, Paz. It's pretty much all the way through. I guess it was just hot, so it was even better than the first time around. And Freeman really didn't do a whole lot. It just seems to make my lineup work. I don't know why. I should be able to get him. I picked 30th. They don't have him predicted going in the top 20, that's for sure. And then there's 15 other players who got mixed into that mock draft list to go in the first round that aren't him. The pitching stats are nuts. Scuba actually ran out of innings. I didn't think I could do that. Case per 9, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to oh yeah, let's see here. I'll just show you the game log. Where was Gilbert's? That wasn't it. That's the one. It was a relatively tight game. I mean, 5-1 looks like it was a bit of a blowout, but he threatened in the 5th, threatened in the 6th, threatened in the 7th. There's a hit by pitch. No, there was errors. No, just 3 hits and 2 walks. I guess they kind of bunched him. But 20 strikeouts. I've never seen. That's the highest I've ever seen in this. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset it. We'll start again. I'll record these and we'll see how close or not close the first 2 results were to the 3rd result. So if you want to reset everything, get it back to 0, you hit reset. That sends a note off the Dynasty to get rid of all the stats. Usually happens right away. Okay. And then all I do to restart the season is I double check I have to go back and edit the schedule for some reason all the time. Because it makes the first series 3 games instead of 4. Then I just go back and check that they're all 4 games. Okay. And then we'll exit. And we'll finalize and start the season. Get a little note here. That means it's time to go. I did want to do one thing. I'm going to add Wilmer Flores. I might be able to get him in the 3rd round. I don't necessarily need him, but I might be able to get him. So let's go into my page here and edit the rosters. This is more or less just for me, just to see how he plays. He's got about 140 numbers left with B power and about 170 numbers, 160, 170 numbers right. With B power, he's got a C80 defense. He's a 3 base runner, and he's clutch. So it's not the most spectacular card in the world, which might slip. I might have a shot at getting him 50th overall. And I'll wait till after our draft's next Sunday. So I'll wait till after the draft to post any of these videos. We'll probably get them all in one big dump. We'll see. And then we usually start. Well, everybody wants to wait till April, and then everybody starts looking at their cards and looking at their team, and everybody gets ready to start. Wants to play. We started as early as March. I think we even started in late February one year, or like a week after the draft, and I think that was the year that I finished the whole season. Oh, this is when we're playing in person. I finished the whole season before baseball's regular season started. I had a terrible team, and I just wanted to play them all and get them out of the way. And yeah, I finished them all before April 1st. Just got to turn the autopilot on, and then you can schedule your games. Yeah, like I say, usually you get to around March 1st, and everyone's had their team for a couple weeks, and then somebody floats the idea, hey, why don't we start early? Why don't we start now instead of waiting till April? And then almost always somebody's gone away for spring break or reading week or whatever, so we generally wait till the third week of March, but usually start in March. Back in the day when we go face to face, we didn't have to play them in order. We just played whoever we could get next. It was kind of chaos. We didn't really worry about how many games had been played, all that stuff. So let's see. I've got to get rid of. I'm going to sit Josh Young down. Maybe let's go over this. Yeah, I think I'm going to sit down Josh Young. And I'm going to switch this up. Actually, we could bring Young up, because I forgot we've got the start of the season. For the playoffs, I had Luzardo and Cisa. Burke was down because you can use starting pitchers at any time in the playoffs. Just double check. Okay, should be good. One of these little mini seasons will be just terrible. So I'm guessing this is probably the one that I record will be the one that's absolutely terrible. So we can take Brian out and we can put Flores in. You'll be playing first base. Yeah, that's not the greatest card in the world, but he's got the clutch. I don't have to worry about durability. It's a decent right-left platoon for low. It's not a horrible card. The attractive is the 166 to 191. It's like a 26 number home run range. That's a big home run range for B power. That's an A power on some cards. And there's some other numbers down the bottom, but not a whole lot. And the right side's not terrible, so if something happens, I've got a backup at first base. And he's also a decent replacement for defense. He's the best that I'd have, which isn't saying a whole lot, but Julian is a D35. McKinstry, I think, is a C50. Yeah. Before we start, a few of my guys are on the move. Donovan to Seattle. I don't hate that. And Julian to the Rockies. I like that. And Kepler has been suspended because he was cheating. So we might wind up just dropping him completely. But we'll see. Not sure how the draft is going to play out. How many guys I'm going to take? Going to take 3 for sure, 100%. I should take about 6 or 7, but I don't want to wait till like the 9th or 10th round. If I go to the drafts, I don't want to wait till the 9th or 10th round. I'm going to be hanging around. It's a long day. But if I'm just lounging in my pajamas, doing it from home, which I will do if a few other people are doing it from home too. Then I might hang around and draft some kids later on, get rid of some dead weight. I wouldn't really call Bruce Dog Gratterall or Bobby Miller dead weight. But they're using up their chances. They're getting near the limit of my patience. Sometimes guys just don't work out for you, and then you get rid of them, and then they turn into what they're supposed to be. Happens to me quite a bit. Nate Eovaldi I had for like 6 or 7 years. He came up with the Dodgers. He threw a million miles an hour. I thought, well, there's the guy right there. So I drafted him. And he was terrible with the Dodgers. The Yankees got him. He was terrible with the Yankees. He was basically terrible until the instant that I got rid of him. And then he turned into a pretty good player. But that was until he was almost 30. Kept him through the arm surgeries and yeah, all that shit. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen with Bobby Miller. Similar kind of stuff. 5 picks, not worth it. See if Fidel Castro can throw me out. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put Wilmer Flores' clutch to the test. Ho! Make me look like a genius. What's that? Yes. Yeah, it's not the sexiest team in the world that I have, but everybody's pretty solid, 1 through 9, and it's a real sexy starting staff. If I could somehow get a solid bullpen out of it, get a solid 6. Should be in pretty good shape. That's the thinking anyway. It's more of a scrappy, put the ball in play kind of lineup, where you can have extended innings with which eats into the other team's starting endurance. I like my chances here. Let's get it deep enough for a deep drive. Or for a sac fly. That's not deep enough for a sac fly. That's the center, though. I'm going to send. Might be the no-fly zone, but this is the run-home zone. Yeah, 11 home runs in 168 innings. I should say so. No deeps either side. It's pretty good. It's the third inning, though. He's already down to 5. Hard pressed to get through 5. Uh-oh. Ejected. Okay. I guess conventional wisdom says Sean Burke. Things blow up a little bit with 2 out. Yeah, tie game. Oh, I got lucky there. All right, let's get this guy out of the game here. A bunch of strikeouts. Probably over 10 already. Only 3? Oh, this feels like more than 3. 3 feels like 10. That can't be right. All right, what's going on with that? Okay, yeah, I guess so. I like it. Stay fair. Oh, he hung around, got through 5. It's gone. Good show. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Milwaukee to have a dead zone like this at the bottom of his lineup come regular season either. unconventional choice for the cleanup spot. Depowered McKinstry. He's got like 60-something, 57 triple numbers. And these guys are on base a lot. A lot of hits. A lot of walks. Not a ton of that, and not a ton of the hard groundouts either. And if I got 3 guys just kind of scattered around in the lineup, these situations pop up. Don't always cash them in, but double switch. Oh, the bullpen held out. Bent a little bit, but... How long did Fuckface get suspended for? 3 games. I don't like J-Rod. I don't like J-Rod. I don't like Soto. Don't like Acuna. They're all fabulous baseball players, though. So that's why my team's full of grinders. I don't know. It just seems to work out that way. I'm always discount shopping, though, I guess, is what it comes down to. I don't want to... I have the capital now to spend. Like, if I wanted to trade Scooble or Crochet or Gilbert, I would get a lot for them. Perdomo, I would get a lot for them. Doesn't make any sense to do it, though, for guys I really don't like. Although, there's one scenario in my head where it would have made sense to do it, and I didn't do it, and it's going to probably cost me, but... That's the injury bug. You can't predict that with pitchers. So I got to kind of try to ride it out for as long as I can before it bites me in the ass, I guess. It's tough when you don't have like an established, really good or star at, not necessarily a superstar, but a really solid, really good player at every position. They're going over the MLB top 10 at each position right now. Some of them I don't know about. Perdomo was 6 at shortstop. Langoliers, they had 10 at catcher. They had a lot of... they had a lot above him that I wasn't so sure of. Paz, I think they had 4 or 5, maybe 6. Donovan, they had 4 at second. My pitching staff was 1 and 5 or 1 and 4. Scooble and Crochet. I didn't have anybody at third base. I probably won't have anybody at first base. The corner outfield's kind of iffy too. But so there's solid guys everywhere. I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the middle of April when I'm pulling my hair out. We'll see.